Hello, this is the A-Business show, and I want to talk about the most disappointing players of the 2012 football season. And I start off with Michael Vick. He was hurt a lot, but he was hurt a lot last year, but also his O-line was very bad. He turned over the ball a lot, but a lot of people think that he did turn over the ball a lot, but surprisingly he didn't turn it over as much as he did the year before. And his stats are 58% completion percentage, 12 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, through 10 interceptions and 4 fumbles. And a lot of people were trying to figure out if he was gonna come back, and he came back. And with Chip Kelly, they're gonna do the read option formation with offense, but I don't think it'll work as much with him because he's older, always had trouble holding on to the ball compared to like Cam Newton or something like that. He's big, he can take the hits, he can deliver the hits, and he, he's a scrambler. He's not really Mike Vick is a scrambler. He's not really feel like he can really do that offense. He's just a scrambler. And also, another disappointment was Chris Johnson from Tennessee Titans. He ran for 1,243 rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns. That's good, but from what we expect from him, it's like 1,800 rushing yards, 13 rushing touchdowns or something like that. And like it's good, but it's not what we expect that from him. So he had a disappointment in the season. Also, Tennessee was a big disappointment. Their defense was horrible. Jake Locker was hurt most of the season. Matt Hasselbeck did all right, but the whole team around him needs to get better too. And also a big disappointment was Brandon Lloyd for the New England Patriots. They thought he was going to be that deep threat that they needed, even though it kind of seemed like with Tom Brady and putting up all those stats that you didn't need anything, but yeah, they need a deep threat. And Hilly had 74 receptions, 911 receiving yards, and 4 receiving touchdowns. I'm expecting him to be real good because he goes up and gets the ball just like like Larry Fitzgerald. He goes up and gets it like he's like 6'4", and also he doesn't drop anything. But he had a real bad year. And also, Mark Sanchez, quarterback of the New York Jets, had a real bad year. Only had 2,883 passing yards, 54% completion percentage, 13 passing touchdowns, 18 interceptions. He was horrible. He's been getting worse every year. But this year, I don't know why he already got the starting job. No, take it away from him. Give it to David Garrard. If David Garrard, when he was in Jacksonville, if they'd have put him some good receivers around him, I think he can be throwing like 25, maybe 30 touchdowns a year because he's that good and he doesn't make much mistakes and he's very smart. He doesn't throw that much interceptions, and he does real good when he has some receivers. Like 2007 when he went to the playoffs, he threw 18 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, but he didn't have no receivers. Get him some real playmakers. David Garrard will be one of the top players, top quarterbacks in the NFL. But Mark Sanchez, I don't even think he should be even there anymore. And I was kind of mad, that he kept on starting, even though he shouldn't have. And then the Arizona Cardinals were horrible. They threw for 11 touchdowns altogether with their quarterbacks because all of them played bad. I couldn't single out one quarterback. And the San Diego Chargers, Ryan Matthews, he was hurt. He got hurt in preseason, but he only ran for 707 rushing yards and only 1 rushing touchdown and fumbled 2 times. That's horrible when you fumble more than you score touchdowns. And he has had a fumbling problem throughout his career so far. I think this is a make or break year next year for him to stay healthy, score more and fumble less. He has to because he's been iffy throughout his career, like doing good, but like not that good. From where they drafted him at in the first round with I believe the 16th pick, I think so. He needs to do a lot better. Also, Matt Castle, he was horrible because Matt Castle only threw for 1,796 passing yards and 6 passing touchdowns. I thought he was gonna have a good year. I thought Kansas City was gonna go to the playoffs because you thought about it like 2010 they went 10-6, and then the next year all the people was hurt. Jamal Charles towards ACL, Eric Berry towards ACL, Tony Moriarty, they good tight end towards ACL. I was thinking like more likely like it was just once they get all they good, because I was like they star players. I'm like when they get them back they gonna be cool. And then Matt Castle, he was kind of hurt in and out the year before, but he had a bad year last year, and that's why he's not with them anymore. And Alex Smith is there, but yeah. And then also Peyton Hillis. I was thinking that since Jamal Charles was coming back from the ACL, that he was gonna get some good carries, about split it 50-50, not give Jamal Lewis the whole workload. But Peyton Hillis only had 309 rushing yards and 1 rushing touchdown. That was very disappointing to me. And that's all the players that I think was the top disappointing players of 2012 season. If you have any questions, comment. And this is the end of the episode.